If you have a lamp in your living room and you can switch it on/off with an app on your smartphone using the internet, we can say that this is the simplest definition of the Internet of Things, or IoT for short. In this video, we will explore how IoT has transformed the way we live, work, and interact with the world around us. From its humble beginnings to the present day, we will take you on a journey through the history of IoT, exploring the key milestones, trends, and innovations that have shaped this revolutionary technology. So sit back, relax, click the like and subscribe buttons, and join to us. The Internet of Things, as a concept, wasn't officially named until 1999, but the concept of IoT can be traced back to the early 1980s, when computer scientist Mark Weiser first proposed the idea of ubiquitous computing. Weiser envisioned a world where computers would be seamlessly integrated into our everyday lives, allowing us to interact with the digital world through a range of interconnected devices. So we can say that the Internet of Things system is the ability to monitor and control the devices around us via the internet and everything related to that. One of the first examples of an IoT is from the early 1980s. It was a Coca-Cola machine, located at the Carnegie Mellon University. Local programmers would connect through the internet to the refrigerated appliance and check to see if there was a drink available, and if it was cold, before making the trip to purchase one. However, it was not until the 1990s that IoT began to take shape, with the advent of the first wearable devices and the emergence of wireless networks. Kevin Ashton, MIT's executive director of AT&T Labs, coined the phrase Internet of Things in 1999. He was the first to describe the IoT, while making a presentation for Procter & Gamble. 2000s marked a turning point for IoT, as new technologies began to emerge that would transform the way we interact with connected devices. One of the most important developments was the advent of RFID, which stands for Radio Frequency Identification. RFID is a wireless technology that allows objects to be identified and tracked using radio waves. This technology had been in development since the 1970s, but it was not until the 2000s that it became widely adopted. Another key development in the 2000s was the rise of sensors, which are devices that can detect changes in the physical environment and convert them into electrical signals. Scientists such as John Rogers, a materials scientist at the University of Illinois, were instrumental in developing new types of sensors that could be integrated into everyday objects. Rogers and his team created a smart skin that could be worn like a temporary tattoo and used to monitor vital signs such as heart rate and temperature. The 2000s also saw the emergence of machine-to-machine communications, which refers to the ability of devices to communicate with each other without human intervention. Companies such as AT&T and Verizon were early pioneers of communications, developing networks and platforms that enabled devices to share data and communicate in real time. One of the most notable M2M applications of the 2000s was the smart grid, which used sensors and M2M communications to optimize the distribution of electricity and reduce energy waste. The second decade of the 2000s saw the rapid expansion of IoT, as the technology became more mature, accessible, and integrated into our daily lives. One of the key drivers of this expansion was the proliferation of connected devices, which includes everything from smartphones and wearables to smart home appliances and industrial equipment. By 2020, it was estimated that there were over 30 billion connected devices worldwide, a number that is expected to double by 2025. One of the most notable trends was the increasing convergence of IoT and artificial intelligence, which refers to the ability of machines to learn from data and make decisions without human intervention. This convergence enabled a new generation of IoT applications, such as predictive maintenance, autonomous vehicles, and personalized healthcare. Companies such as IBM, Google, and Microsoft were at the forefront of this trend, developing platforms and tools that could analyze and make sense of the vast amounts of data generated by IoT devices. Another trend was the growing importance of data security and privacy in the IoT ecosystem. As the number of connected devices grew, so did the risks of cyber attacks and data breaches. Companies and governments around the world began to implement new regulations and standards to protect user data and ensure the security of IoT systems. For example, the European Union introduced the General Data Protection Regulation in 2018, which set strict guidelines for data privacy and security in IoT applications. Smartphones are part of the IoT and have become an important communications tool for many individuals. In 2015, they joined the IoT with a high degree of enthusiasm from marketers. The sensors within these devices are monitored by marketing departments, who send out certain promotions based on the customer and the product's location. The healthcare industry has also taken advantage of this trend. Devices, such as smartwatches, smartphones, and ingestible monitors can keep track of a patient's data regarding blood pressure, heart rate, and other concerns in real time. Cars and trucks have become members of the IoT. A connected vehicle works with other devices over wireless networks. This technology allows various connected networks to access and communicate with the vehicles. Cars and trucks are already loaded with sensors and technology, including OBD, onboard diagnostics, and GPS. By maximizing their use of these technologies, businesses can extract information from their fleets about maintenance requirements, driving conditions, and routes in real time. Self-driving cars use the cloud to respond to adjacent cars, traffic data, maps, weather, surface conditions, etc. Use of the cloud helps the vehicles to monitor their surroundings and make better decisions. Self-driving cars are new members of the IoT. The first truly self-driving vehicle appeared in the 1980s. In October of 2021, May Mobility launched a pilot program to test their self-driving software. Looking to the future, IoT is set to continue its exponential growth, with the number of connected devices expected to reach 75 billion by 2025. This growth will be driven by advances in artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and 5G networks, which will enable even more sophisticated and interconnected IoT applications. From autonomous vehicles and smart factories to personalized healthcare and sustainable agriculture, the potential of IoT to transform our world is truly limitless. In the end, we hope that you liked this video. Please do not forget to subscribe this channel, watch other videos on the channel, and refer to the description for more information. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.